Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand it. Bitches undercover.
Yo guys, what is going on? It is Hvdroo. Welcome back to the first official Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video here on the channel. For all of my OG supporters, welcome back, boys, to the Call of Duty videos. BO4 has just came out. It is currently 3 a.m. when I'm recording this video, so I stayed up literally all night doing this for you guys. And yeah, so basically, as you guys know, every time a new Call of Duty comes out, I try to bring you guys the best possible tips on how to better your game on Call of Duty. And today we're going to be going over the fastest way to level up in Call of Duty BO4, boys, because that is the most asked question once people get the game, is how do I rank up fast, how do I get to that first prestige, and all in general, just how do I level up faster, because obviously people want to compete with their friends and other people to see who can level up the fastest. So if you guys are looking for any tips, you came to the right place, man. Drop a like if you guys go on to enjoy these tips. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new and also want more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 videos, boys, as well. Turn the notification bell if you want to see more of these, man. Also, make sure you guys comment hashtag BO4 hype down in the comments, man. I want you guys to tell me how hyped you are for this new COD, bro. I'm extremely excited. This is definitely the best Call of Duty out of like the past 3 years. I know that for a fact. But boys, drop a like, sub if you're new with the notification bell on, and type hashtag BO4 hype down in the comments, man. That'd be appreciated. But let's jump straight into these tips, boys. So these first couple of tips are going to be the more simple ones, the things that you can do as soon as the game comes out, and then as you level up, you can better these tips and you can actually gain more XP as you go on. So it's going to get easier and easier as you level up stuff and you unlock stuff. So pretty much, guys, the first one that we're going to be going over is the score streaks that you run. Now you're probably like, well, score streaks don't really matter too much. They all give you the same amount of XP, correct? Well, in fact, the two best score streaks that will actually give you the most XP is the UAV and the counter UAV. Now, the reason why those two give you the most XP is because not only do you get XP from when you kill somebody, but you also get XP from when your teammates kill somebody. So it is a very, very easy way to get XP. You can get unlimited UAV and counter UAVs, and they're very, very easy to unlock since they are a low score to actually unlock them and then therefore use them in game. So they are a very, very nice score streak, the UAV and counter UAV, to actually get you a fair amount of XP per game, literally just by using those two score streaks. Basically, every other score streak in the game is a combat score streak rather than a support score streak, other than the care package, but the care package literally gives you nothing unless you roll out a UAV, which would make sense, but the care package is not really worth it. Therefore, you should run something like the lightning strike maybe if you want to keep the cycle very, very small to get your UAVs and counter UAVs faster, or you don't even have to run a third score streak at all to even make the cycle faster. It's really all up to you how you decide to do that, but make sure you 100% have a UAV and counter UAV if you're trying to level up super fast in a short amount of time. Now, next up, guys, we're going to be going over the game modes that you do in fact play. Now, I'm sure everybody has at least played one match of TDM in Black Ops 4, because usually what happens is people get on, they're like, you know what, man, I'ma hop on a few games of TDM just to get warmed up, and that's totally okay. But once you get warmed up on TDM, you're not gonna get that much XP from that because it's not an objective game mode. You actually want to go in objective game modes because OBJ game modes, they will have, basically, it speaks for themselves, objectives where you can gain points from that rather than just getting points from kills, such as domination or kill confirmed, which are known to be the two best ways to earn XP through competitive game modes. So make sure that you guys are either playing on kill confirmed or domination, and make sure you actually go for the objective. Don't act like it's a TDM or a free-for-all. Actually help your teammates and go for the objectives, because if you capture the flags in domination, or if you pick up the tags and kill confirm, which is what I'm doing in the gameplays in the background, you will gain a lot of XP from that rather than just getting a small amount of XP from kills. It is also recommended that while you are playing in these, you also play with a few of your buddies. Now, it can be a full 5-man if you want. It can just be a few of your friends, but make sure you have some teammates in there for backup so you can have call outs and everything like that. It just goes a lot more smooth so you're not playing solo the whole time, because if you guys are playing with teammates, like I said, it makes it a lot easier for you to know where people are, because call outs will be made. You know what score streaks to run and when to pull them out. It's just a very good idea to have teammates with you, because in games like this, it is very hard to play solo. Now, we're going to get into a little bit more of the complicated ones, some of the ones that will take a little bit more time, and just all in all, a little bit harder. Now, pretty much, obviously, you're probably like, well, Hvdroo, where are the challenges at? Obviously, if you do challenges, you'll gain XP, right? And yes, there are challenges in this Call of Duty at launch, which is super good. It's good that they had challenges at launch. So pretty much, if you go over to your menu, you literally just got to click options on your controller, and if you scroll over from barracks to challenges, you can see that there are a bunch of challenges here. If you click on this little bar right here, you can see that there are multiple challenges that come up, and if you go down and up, you can see there is a XP bonus for every single one. Now these are your nearest to completion challenges, which means that you are super close to completing all of these. Easy for a lot of people, because they're like, oh, I'm super close to this challenge, so we might as well do that, get it over with. And for this one for example, you get 500 XP, or for this one you get 2500 XP for tier 3. There are certain tiers with these challenges, so you'll unlock these at different stages, and at every stage it'll give you a new certain amount of XP. So yeah, man, make sure you guys do your challenges, even though it might be time consuming, and it'll keep you from doing your grind to, let's say, dark matter or something like that, or just trying to level up in your games in general. Just make sure you do your challenges once in a while. Also, guys, another thing is that once weapon variants actually do come out in the game, which they are not in the game right now because the supply drop system isn't even in here, so you can't even unlock the variants. But once the variants do come out, these variants will actually give you an XP bonus. So if you want to gain a little bit of XP, which I'm pretty sure it's like a 25% bonus or something like that, that's what it was in the previous Call of Duty, so I'm only assuming that it's going to be like this in this one. We don't actually have weapon variants yet, but we can only assume that if you equip the weapon variants, you'll get a certain amount of XP bonus, because that's what it has been for the past Call of Duties. And obviously, weapon variants are very hard to unlock because they do involve supply drops. Supply drops means that you have to grind the game, and whatever the supply drop system is going to be, obviously you're going to have to grind public matches or pubs to actually gain those supply drops, and then who knows if you'll get a weapon variant out of it or not. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance, and then if you want to use that variant, you can get that little bit of extra XP bonus. Now, the last one we're going to be going over is pretty complicated. However, I actually did do it myself, and I know a lot of other people who wanted this special XP bonus did in fact do it. But pretty much, if you guys do not know, they are selling basically double XP codes at retail stores. So specifically, if you go to your local Walmart store and if you buy cases of Monster Energy or Pringles, which are two very well-known companies, if you don't know them, then basically they're an energy drink and a chips company. Monster is a energy drink and Pringles is a chip company. But anyways, they have teamed up with Treyarch to actually give us some double XP codes with inside the packages, and pretty much once you get those codes, you can go redeem them on their websites and you'll actually get a certain amount of XP. Me personally, I bought actually 3 cases of Monster Energy and about 3 little tubes of Pringles, which gave me about 4.5 hours of XP, double XP that is, excuse me. However, that is very good. That'll give me up to about half a prestige, maybe a little bit more, unlike a lot faster than it would be if I didn't have these double XP codes. Now, it's all up to you if you want to do this. It's not required, of course, that you have to go out to your Walmart and buy these things. However, I did it today before the game actually came out. I was like, hey, why not? Let's get a little bit of extra XP to, you know, get a little bit of a jump on some of the other people. So it's pretty good, and I'll tell you what, man, that Monster and Pringles, they're pretty smack. I mean, they're pretty good food in and drinks, so it's well worth it, I'll tell you that. But anyways, guys, those are pretty much all of my tips that I got for you on how to rank and level up faster in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, man. It's been a pleasure making this video. Like I said, comment hashtag BO4 hype down in the comments if you all are excited for this game, boys. I know I am 100%. Drop a like down below if you enjoyed. Sub to the channel for more Black Ops 4 content and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on another video, boys. But I'm out of here. Peace out.
Ice water turn Atlantic, night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, left the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand.